This is how the card looks like. Let me show you guys. This is how the card looks like. If you do not transfer from your dollar account to the card account, this card will not be able to dispense any cash for you. Give this video a thumbs up by hitting on the like button of the video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for all videos if you are yet to do so, and do share this video. My name is Omenihu Chukwudiren. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the requirements, some of the benefits, some of the factors, and some of the necessities that you need to know about getting a dollar-dominated domiciliary bank account. And I think it's a very important aspect of online business. If you are someone who is here in Nigeria and you does online business, you need to get a dollar-dominated domiciliary bank account. It's very, very important. Last 5 years, I approached 3 banks in Nigeria. The first one being Diamond Bank of Nigeria, now known as Diamond Access, and the second one being First Bank of Nigeria, and the third one being Guarantee Trust Bank of Nigeria, popularly known as GT Bank. Between Diamond Bank and First Bank of Nigeria, they gave me their terms and conditions, which I was not able to meet with. That led me to work with GT Bank, which their terms and conditions were a little bit lesser than that of First Bank and Diamond Bank. These terms and conditions of First Bank and Diamond Bank that I was not able to meet with was that I had to get $100 deposit before I could be able to open a dollar-dominated domiciliary bank account with their banks. Then I don't have $100 with me. Then I had to move to GT Bank. Then GT Bank made the work easier for me. They told me that I needed $0 to get my dollar-dominated domiciliary bank account to be created and opened for me. And I appreciate how GT Bank is making it more easier for Nigerians to get a dollar-dominated domiciliary bank account here in Nigeria. Because once you are starting out, it's very difficult for you to get that initial $100 deposit that First Bank and Diamond Bank was asking me of as at then. Now, some of the requirements that you need to meet with in GT Bank for you to get a dollar-dominated domiciliary bank account with them is that you need to provide 2 referees and a NEPA bill. You also need to get a 4 recent passport photograph, your national identity card, or your national identification slip. If you already have an account with them, then it will be more easier to get your account being created for you within 24 hours or 48 hours of you bringing the required requirements to any branch closer to you. A referee simply means a surety, someone to sign a paper for you before you can be able to get this your account being opened or created for you in any of the GT Bank branch closer to you. Getting a trusted referee who is willing to sign the paper for you is most times the difficult part of the job. But if you meet the right people who are willing to help you sign those papers for you, then the job will be more easier for you. These 2 referees that you need to get, who needs to sign these papers for you, let's just use the word surety so that it will be more understandable for some people watching the video. The 2 sureties that you need to get to sign the paper for you, these 2 sureties must operate a current account with any of the banks in Nigeria, and that account must be active in not less than 6 months. And another factor is that this person that's going to sign this paper for you, his or her current account must not be a salary account. It must be a business account before that referee can be accepted in any of the GT Bank branch in Nigeria. I don't know if these terms and conditions have changed because it's been 5 years that I opened my own domiciliary account with GT Bank. So you know things can change at any time. Make sure that you do visit the closer branch nearest to you to make some inquiries about the requirement that you need to open a domiciliary bank account with GT Bank, Guarantee Trust Bank of Nigeria, or with any other bank of your choice. After which you have gotten these papers being signed for you by these your 2 sureties or referees, then you have to submit it to the bank. If you already have an account with GT Bank, they will open your dollar-dominated domiciliary bank account within 24 to 48 hours. You will receive your account number. Then once you have received this your account number, there is other things that they issue, which is this ATM card. They give you an ATM card. They have two types of ATM card that they issue to their customer. The first one is the Visa card and the second one is the MasterCard. Once this card arrives in your bank branch closer to you, they will give you a call for you to come to your bank and pick up your Visa Classic debit card. This is a classic card. This is how the card looks like. Let me show you guys. This is how the card looks like. Now, with this card, you can be able to transact online and you can be able to transact outside the country when you travel out of the country. Now, the good thing about this card, why I prefer this card to this our new Nigerian card here in Nigeria, is because they also have a Visa card account and a MasterCard card account. Let me explain further, because this is where the confusional conference or the confusing state starts to, pile up. If you open that your account in any of the GT Bank branch and finally you deposited some dollars into that your account, it's not necessary that you need to deposit something into that bank account, but at least you need to visit the nearest aboki closer to you. Ask them to give you some $1 or $2. Then you can give them the Naira equivalent of it. Take it to the bank, deposit it. For you to get this card, they charge you between $10 or something thereabout. I've forgotten how much they normally charge me to give me this card. Once you've gotten this card, there are additional things inside this card, which is your Visa card account and your MasterCard card account. This one that I have here is the Visa card. It's not the MasterCard. Now, your Visa card account is different from your dollar account number. If you give someone your dollar account number to receive payment, let's say someone wants to pay online or someone wants to make a transfer to you, some dollars, and they transfer that money into your dollar account, you cannot use this card to debit that account, because this card has its own account number. For you to be able to debit that your bank account, what you need to do is that you need to use the mobile app to transfer some dollars directly from your dollar account into this your card account, either your Visa card or your MasterCard account, because they have their own account number. Once you've successfully transferred such amount, then you can now go ahead to use this card to pay for a product online, or you can now go ahead to use this card to withdraw from any ATM machine worldwide, and this card will dispense cash. If you do not transfer from your dollar account to the card account, this card will not be able to dispense any cash for you. And the good thing about it is that even if you lose this card, nobody can debit your account through this card, because the card account is different from your bank account number. Unlike this, our Naira card, our Naira MasterCard that they normally issue to us, once you make a deposit directly into your account, that amount that you deposited into your account goes straight into this card. That's why if you lose this card, it is even more easier for a scammer to debit your account through this card once he or she is able to get in contact with this card. But in this card, the reverse is the case, because once you lose possession of this card, someone cannot debit your dollar account directly with this card. The only fund that that person has access to is the fund that is in this card account. That is why I will advise you always to transfer the minimum amount of money that you are willing to spend. Do not store cash in the card account, because you can lose the possession of this card at any time. Once you lose the possession of this card at any given time, and this card end up in the wrong hands, then their person can use this card to debit your card account. So transfer the minimum amount you are willing to spend, knowing that no cash is being stored in this card, so that you can be on the safe side. Then another thing is that for you to activate this card, you need to take it to the ATM machine once it's being given to you. Once you slot it into the ATM machine, you need to press something like 000. That's 0 in 4 places. After pressing that 0 in 4 places, then you will now be able to choose your 4-digit card PIN, which you will use in performing your transactions whenever you want to withdraw some cash from any of the banks worldwide. Another thing that I noticed was that when I got this card, they gave me a token. There is what is known as a token. I was given what is known as a token. The token is not right here with me right now. I would have shown you what a token is. The bankers, they normally, wear it on their neck. Some people add it a long rope that token do not come with that long group. The bankers, they buy that long group, or the banks give it to them to attach to that token. What that token does is that you will use it to perform some online transactions. Whenever you want to perform some transaction, it provides you with some codes on it. I don't have it right here with me right now. I would have shown you guys because it will take some time for me to get it. When I got that token, they charged me about 2,700 naira or something of such. That was 5 years ago. I don't know how much they charge to give you that token right now. Without that token, I was not able to perform a transaction with this card. That token helped me to perform online transactions with this card. So if you are getting this card, know also that you are getting that token. And if you have this card in your possession, the bank is going to charge you $10 annually for the maintenance of this card. So if there is no reason for you to have this card in your possession, do not get it from the bank, because it's not free of charge. They will charge you to give you the card, and they will also charge you recurring $10 each year for the maintenance of this card. Do give this video a thumbs up by hitting on the like button of the video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for all videos if you are yet to do so. And do share this video. Watch the next video showing up on your screen right now.